Hello, Vet0121 here, and this is kind of an update video slash I want to talk about something or just kind of get it off my chest kind of video. Now, a lot of you may comment on my videos, and some of you might not like the stuff that I do in my videos. It may seem stupid to you, but you know, nobody's perfect and everybody plays video games differently. I play them my way, whether they're good, whether they're bad. It doesn't really matter. I do them for your enjoyment and for mine, because I have fun making them. But you know, every now and then there's stupid people that like to make retarded ass comments like this. Why do you complain that the weapons you find are worse than the unique Lightbringers you cheated to have 3 times? Cheated to have? Well, actually in Final Fantasy VI Advance you can fight the final boss as many times as you want, and you can steal Lightbringers from Kefka as many times as you want without the use of a Game Shark or codes or anything like that. So if that's cheating, well, gee, I'm fucking sorry, but whatever. And then the same idiot says in the next video, the King of Dragons, for some reason he types that in all caps like he's yelling at me. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why he's yelling at me. And then he says, you're so bad at this game, you should give up. Well, that's fine. You know, maybe I am really horrible at Final Fantasy VI, but honestly, you know, what the fuck, man? Why do people do this stuff? Just don't say anything at all. Don't say anything at all. Like, if I go on a video and I don't like the way somebody else is playing a game or whatever, I don't say anything about it. I don't say a damn thing. You know, and most people, you know, have enough common courtesy and sense to not say anything. But it's these idiots that do, that just fucking annoy the shit out of me. So naturally this idiot's blocked. And, you know, but the difference between me and maybe other LPers on YouTube is that I will actually retaliate. I will actually comment back, and you won't like it. Like, this is my comment back. The king of idiots, you're so bad at life, you should just die. But you know what? That's what you gotta do sometimes. And I've been getting a lot of idiots lately commenting on my videos saying, oh, you're a fucking idiot, and like, I had one guy say I was stupid for having Steel on Lulu in Final Fantasy X, and I'm like, why is that stupid? If she's not casting magic, it gives her something else useful to do in battle. I mean, what am I going to have her do? Guard? Sentinel? She doesn't really have that much HP for stuff like that. I don't know. I don't understand these idiots that are on YouTube. But whatever. You know, I block them, and life goes on. So, I don't really know what else to say other than whatever, man. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't, you know, and if that makes me bad because I retaliate or whatever, I don't understand also the people that are like, oh, well, you shouldn't have replied back to my comment, that makes you a bitch. I'm like, no, it makes you a bitch for commenting in the first place. I don't understand that whole, oh, well, if you defend yourself on YouTube, that makes you just as bad as them. No, actually, it doesn't. How is defending yourself make you a bad person? I don't understand. I've heard a number of people say this, and I just don't understand it. That's the big topic. I mean, does that make, if somebody talks bad to you on the internet, I mean, it doesn't matter, it's the fucking internet. We all know that, you know, what people say to each other on the internet doesn't fucking matter, especially if you don't know that person personally. I mean, who gives a shit, right? It's the fucking internet. But if you do respond that way, does that make you a bad person? I don't think so. Because honestly, you know, it's like somebody coming to your, I mean, with my videos, it's kind of like my home. It's my little place to have fun, play a game. If people enjoy watching it, fine. You know, I look at it as the equivalent of somebody coming over to your house and taking a big old dump on the floor and not cleaning it up and just leaving. You know, they don't even knock. They just walk in your house, don't say hi to you, just go to the middle of your living room and just take a big dump on the floor and then leave. That's, you know, these comments on my videos, that's the equivalent of that in my opinion. Because they're just coming to my videos and taking a shit on my floor, so to speak. That's the way I see it, so I feel obligated to reply back. It's like, you know what, you're going to do that to me? Fine. You know, it was unwarranted, it was whatever. I don't go to other people's videos and do this to their videos. If I have nothing nice to say, I don't say anything at all. So that's all I'm saying. You know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. The golden rule: treat people as you want to be treated. You know, it's a great rule to go by. It really is. But anyways, update for the rest of the video, I guess. I've been recording Final Fantasy II. I have the first 10 episodes recorded, and yeah, it should be going along nicely. I'm actually kind of enjoying recording this game, Final Fantasy II, a little bit more than I thought I was. I'm actually getting into it, so yeah, I'm actually enjoying it a little bit more. Maybe the game isn't as bad as I originally thought. You know, because I only played to a certain point of, you know, the times that I did play it. I might as well show myself editing a video here for a little bit, just to kind of show you guys how I do it. I'm using Cam Studio 7 right now. Sometimes I use Cam Studio 8 because it renders faster, but I have more clips right now, so it'd be easier for me to just do this. Yeah, what I do is, the footage from my capture card is actually, well, it's actually, I have to zoom in, because my capture card doesn't display my PSP full screen, for whatever reason, I don't know why, so I have to zoom in with Cam Studio, to make it fit the full screen before I render it, and upload it to YouTube. So, yeah, that's how I do this. What I do is, I just make the rectangle fit inside, you know, the viewing area right here, and I take the keyframe down here, and I right click on it, go copy. I go to the next clip, which are signified by these splits down here on the timeline, and if I need more room to see the timeline, I just hit the plus button there on the thing. And then I don't know if I'm recording the mouse cursor right now or not, so you might not be able to see my mouse, but you should be able to see this thing moving around, I guess. And yeah, this is a great program. I mean, it does what I need it to do as far as the editing. And this is how I edit my PSP games with my capture card. I have heard about Remote Joy, you know, and the quality probably is better for that, but I'm not going to be messing around with hacks and PSP, you know, stuff like that, and firmware crap that might brick your PSP. I'm not going to mess around with that stuff. So, even though it could be better quality, I mean, this is good enough quality, isn't it? I mean, it's not freaking HD, crisp, perfect quality, but it's not bad. I mean, the picture's decent and the sound is good. So, I mean, why not? And then, yeah, I render in HD, and then, let's see, what should I call this? Final Fantasy 2, number 09. What should I call this? I should call this East. I think that's East Province, I guess. I don't know. Titles for these episodes or whatever that I use are subject to change. Yeah, I almost forgot. I gotta put down that it is the PSP version. Then I hit finish, and now I'm rendering a video, and I just gotta wait for it to finish. And like I said, Cam Studio 8 does a faster job rendering. It's just harder to render videos where I have to do a lot of keyframes with this one. So I kind of, you know, if I don't really have a lot of clips, then I'll use Cam Studio 8. Otherwise, for like heavy editing, I use Cam Studio 7 or Camtasia 7. Even though it doesn't render as fast, it's a lot. It takes a lot less time to edit with Camtasia 7. So that's what I used to edit. In case some of you are still wondering, I have posted videos in the past showing you what I used to record. And yeah, I basically just told you or showed you what I used to edit. But yeah, that's about it. And I'd like to thank you guys for your support. You guys are really awesome. The guys, or most of you, have great comments for my videos, so continue to comment. Appreciate your support. And like I said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's all I'm saying, man. I mean, There's idiots on YouTube that get my blood boiling sometimes. You know, I shouldn't retaliate, but I do. But if I do, does that make me a bad person? Just let me know what you think on that, because honestly, I don't think that makes me bad for retaliating from retarded-ass comments on my videos, because they are my videos. I mean, like I said, somebody came over to your house and shit on your floor and just left, would you be pissed?